Hey YouTube, what's up? This is Boba7772, or Charlie, and today I'm coming at you with the Amazing Spider-Man 2012 movie review, spoiler-free version, so no spoilers in this. I made like a 20-minute version with spoilers, or like I wasn't sure if I was going to have them or not, but you know, that was the spoiler version, pretty much walked in the movie. This is just kind of an overview, which I don't know if I'd be as good at. But anyway, let's try this. So, with this movie, let's go characters first. I really like the characters. I thought that they were, I could actually feel for the characters this time. By the way, I hated the original Spider-Man trilogy. But this time I could actually feel for the characters, and I actually like the characters. My favorite characters in this would have to be, Dr. Connors, him and Captain George Stacy. I also really liked what they did with Spider-Man. Uncle Ben, I thought that he was hilarious, but then again, I also didn't like him because I'm like, I don't like the rules you follow exactly. Like, he's like, you shouldn't have done this certain thing to humiliate this certain person. And I'm like, yeah, he should have, because that kid deserved it after what he's done. And then you can see by Spider-Man doing that, then, you know, that guy probably learned his lesson. So that was good. The characters are relatable. The story, you can actually buy it. Like, oh yeah, I feel for them. The characters are great. Like, Uncle Ben, back to the characters. Uncle Ben is kind of a comedy relief character in this. And then Peter had some funny parts, too. You could see, like, how Uncle Ben was like, oh, use your powers wisely. And Peter's like, I'm a kid. I'll do what I want because I'm a kid. Even though he's like supposed to be a mature, smart kid. Anyway, he stood up to the bullies like he should have. There were quite a few funny parts in this movie between those characters. Also, well, yeah, you could probably see like and this part was in the trailer. There's a guy with a knife, and then he's like, "Don't move, and I won't hurt you." And then instead of just kind of tingling him up and bringing him to the police, he's like, oh no, my worst fear is small knives. And then, you know, he shot him with webs. So I was like, yeah. And then he did some stuff to, like, hurt and humiliate that guy, which was kind of mean. But anyway, some of the stuff didn't make sense in that. Like, that certain part didn't make too much sense, that they will explain later. So some other parts in the movie, you see that Spider-Man is more of a vigilante than a hero. And since you're on Spider-Man's side, you're like, well, you can see that he's trying to be a hero, and he's really trying, but he has probably messed up because he doesn't have the maturity level to be exactly a hero, which isn't like bad. I can see that he's trying, and that's what counts. And he did do his job, just not in the way he probably could have done it. He could have done it a lot better. Anyway, it was all good at the end. The story I thought was really good, like for a trilogy or for a standalone movie, but you can kind of see it leads into a trilogy. Like, you don't have to stay all the way after credits, I don't think, but there will be something like after the credits start that you need to stay and watch. We got a mention in the towards toward Osborn, yeah, we know that he's around. And then I'm pretty sure that we see another future villain in the movie, and since this is all speculation, it wouldn't be spoilers. I believe the Sandman to be the villain. Not 100% sure, but I see it to be Sandman. There were some parts that like made me like, where the characters were being jerks, and then like, you know, the characters actually were mean back to him. Which I was like, yeah, they deserve that. Because you never see that in movies. Like, they're mean to him. And then they always teach them their lesson the good way. In this, they didn't do that every time. They're like, oh, you're mean to me? Now I'm going to be mean back. And see, that's what you get. I was like, yeah, I like that. I like that they're actually doing that. And since it's Peter, it shows, you know, still that rebellish attitude type thing that apparently he's supposed to have. It had a couple of good fight scenes that shall be referred to as, I don't know if that'd be spoilers or not. there, I guess we could do like fight scene 1 and fight scene 2. So fight scene 1 was really good, but it was short. And then fight scene 2 was really cool as well. And toward the end, we see someone make a cameo, which was it was really good how they played all that out. So yeah, I think overall the movie was really good, and I would probably give it a 9 out of 10. The reason is, as good as it being, it's not like best movie I've ever seen. Granted, I probably want to go see the movie like 1 or 2 or 3 more times, because I've seen the Avengers like a billion times, and that's definitely one of my favorite movies. Spider-Man wasn't exactly as good, but it was great. It was a great movie and a great start, and you can see that there's going to be more movies, and I'm hoping for 2 trilogies. I can see they can do more than 1 trilogy easily with all the villains that Spider-Man has. So yeah, that's pretty much it. Thank you for watching, and you should probably go out and see that movie. This is Boba7772 signing out. Bye.